Sorry, I have not been on here in quite some time. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Arin Nicole and I am a functional nutritional therapy practitioner, and over the past 2 weeks I have been super MIA, so my bad. But one of the things I want to talk about today is hair growth, because obviously right now I have my braids in, but outside of this, like, my hair is probably the healthiest it's ever been in my life, and it's grown the fastest it has ever had in my entire life. So I used to get my braids done by a lady in the city, and after I came in the second time, she's like, your hair has grown so much, like whose hair grows this quickly? And I think when it comes to hair growths, like, obviously I feel like being a woman and even a human just in general, because I've seen men complain about hair loss, you know, hair is part of our identity. It's something that we really, really love, and my hair is definitely growing a lot quicker than it used to, but it's still not exactly at a length that I'm happy with. I put the braids back in. Today I want to talk about some tips to help your hair growth and what might be impacting and what you can start to do, because these are the steps that worked for me, and it's been life-changing, especially if you're black, because I know there's not many products and stuff out there like that, and we're kind of told like white girl hair just grows quicker, but I don't think that's the case. All right, so what can hair growth be affected by? Why would a female, you know, deal with hair issues? The most obvious one I can think of is pregnancy and postpartum. I know a lot of women postpartum lose hair. It has to do with declining hormones, and within that first like year of postpartum, they might notice hair loss in here. If that is you, I am so sorry, because I've seen so many moms talk about this and it just sounds so frustrating. I'm not there yet. I'm sure I will be one day, but that is one reason. Another thing could be PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, is associated with hair loss and hair growth. It can go either or. If you are losing hair, especially if you start to lose your eyebrows, that can be a sign of thyroid issues. Another thing that could impact your hair are deficiencies like zinc and B complexes, which we'll talk more about, and even the products that you're using. So if you're getting your products from Walmart and Kroger, majority of those straight line products that don't cost very much are full of chemicals that are probably damaging your hair and probably sucking a lot of the life out of it as well. But it's also adding toxins to your body. When you add toxins to your body, your liver and gallbladder struggles, and if your liver and gallbladder struggles, your body can't produce what it needs properly, including our hair. Our hair is, obviously everyone's hair is totally different. I'm African American, my partner is white, so obviously our hair is very different. Our hair should be healthy and strong and growing, and when they shouldn't be stagnant, we shouldn't be losing our hair. So this is really important to discuss. So as a nutritionist and someone who's had issues with growing my hair, the number one thing I did was increase my animal protein intake. So I was pretty much vegan / vegetarian for like 2 or 3 years, and I just was not doing well. I really wasn't. And one of the things that I realized is we should actually be having around 90 grams of protein a day. So that's about 3 hamburger patties, which seems like a lot, but traditionally that's what we need to balance our blood sugar, but also to help our hair grow. We need protein to do that. So eating animal-based proteins at least twice a day, chicken, turkey, duck, beef, lamb, anything like that made a huge difference to my nails and to my hair. So highly recommend increasing your protein intake. That helps so much. I also ended up going to the doctor for like some toenail stuff that I'd been dealing with, and when the results came back, we originally thought it was going to be like a fungal infection. Turns out it is the way my nails have developed, and it has to do with a nutrient issue. So I actually did hair tissue mineral analysis testing, which you can do with me if you go to my website, which I'll attach below. But you can do this testing where it actually identifies your minerals and your heavy metals in the body and your mineral status, and it's so incredible, like such an amazing amount of information, and it tells you the exact supplements that you need, because there are vitamins and minerals that are crucial to hair health. If you are deficient in any of these, your hair is not going to be healthy, along with a host of other issues in the body. Make sure you're getting in zinc and iron from things like oysters, beef liver, beef. You're also going to make sure you're getting in those really amazing B complexes. This helped me tremendously. So these come from like meat, dark greens, and nuts and seeds. These are kind of all the things that I started to introduce more into my diet. I did supplement with zinc, iron, and B12, because B12 also plays a role into it, one of those B complexes. So I started increasing my protein intake, which thus increased my vitamin and mineral intake, which is freaking awesome. And I highly recommend for everyone to start doing this. Start eating more whole foods, because the thing is, if your hair isn't growing healthy, there's something going on with your body as well. Anything we see out here is a symptom of something else. So that's another thing I started doing, is taking the supplements that are necessary for my body through HTMA testing. And then I also started eating more animal-based protein and dark greens, which naturally gave me more of those zinc, B complexes, vitamin C and stuff. You will also want to increase your fat. So our hair need quality vitamin A, D, E, and K, especially D. But to get D, you need things like sunlight. But if you also don't have vitamin A, K, and E, you're also going to miss some areas. So these are basically fats. Any of those omega-3, 9, and 6s. So your nuts and seeds, all of your fish, and olive oil, avocado oil, anything like that. Start incorporating those into each meal in a diverse array of things, because that's going to help so much with your hair growth. Lastly, one of the other things I wanted to cover, because it's so important, is, like I said, what products are you using? So where are you getting your products from? What's in them? Majority of the time we cannot pronounce the name of the ingredients in our product. That is an issue. There are a variety of organic, natural-based hair products, and I highly recommend going to the Environmental Working Group's website. I'll attach it below as well, where you can actually look at their database where they have essentially graded all of those really big products to give you an idea of how many toxins are in them, and if there are, what does it usually affect, such as the reproductive system, the nervous system, and it's actually pretty incredible. So I personally switched over to Shea Moisture because I know that's great for African American hair, and that has helped me tremendously with my hair growth and really started to limit those toxic ingredients that I had prior. So I was using just traditional like store-bought shampoo and conditioner, like it was just crap full of chemicals and toxins that were not good for my body. Find a shampoo and conditioner that you like that can be helpful. Some of my favorite are Shea Moisture, which is what I use, Honest, and Attitude. Those are some 3 great brands. And one of the other things you want to look out for when you're buying even things that don't have to do with your hair, for other things as well, start looking at whether or not there's a fragrance in them. Fragrance are typically very, very toxic because they are synthetic fragrance, so try to avoid those. And lastly, when it comes to products, I do know that my sister actually uses aloe vera, so she actually gets an aloe vera leaf and cuts it and uses that for shampoo, and I know that's helped her hair grow. And then I've also seen some girls use rice water and some clients use rice water, and they have found that incredibly beneficial as well. When it comes to products, if you are getting a perm or a relaxer, really think about whether or not you want to get those, especially if you're an African American woman getting relaxers often. They have found a relationship between relaxers and fibroid development, which is excess estrogen in the body, which can have other issues than just fibroids. And fibroids can become very, very problematic. They are quite common, but they can become an issue. So you want to deal with that early on. All right, y'all. So I feel like that is it when it comes to hair growth. Remember, it's not an overnight process. It does take time because your body needs to like realize like, oh wait, this is a consistent thing in my life. That is freaking awesome. So don't rush yourself. It'll get there. It took my hair a little bit of time to start growing. I'd say probably about 2 months. Healthier for any African Americans or people of African descent. These braids have also helped me personally. It depends on what braids you're using, who's putting them in, what chemicals you're putting on it as you're putting them in. This helps my hair grow because I'm not irritating it every single day. I have trouble because my hair is so thick getting moisture into my scalp. So this way I can get a lot of moisture into my scalp and my hair actually grows really quick with braids. So that's another pro tip that I did. All right, I hope you all found this video helpful when it comes to hair growth. Remember, food is key to all of it, but so is the things you're introducing to your life, like your products. So, and thank you so much for visiting. I come out with 2 videos every single week, some travel videos, some nutrition based, some cooking. So I'm really excited. And if you have any questions, please comment below, and don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video and for future videos as well. All right, well, thanks so much for visiting Moonli, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.